if you're curious and would like to know what a keto diet is. So you look it up on the internet. Even the most positive looking article uses language that is clearly intended to scare people away from the diet. For example, a ketogenic diet involves drastically cutting the carbohydrates from your diet. Now, when you're on a standard diet, that seems really scary because if you're figuring this out yet, carbohydrates are vegetables, carbohydrates are grains, carbohydrates are the bulk of what most people eat on a standard diet. And even though most articles will acknowledge that on a keto diet, you will lose a good amount of weight, they go out of their way to make it sound like it's dangerous to lose that weight and that it's impossible to do a ketogenic diet forever, which of course brings up this sense of failure, reminding us of the times we've tried to lose weight and then regained it and lost weight, and like that yo-yo dieting thing we've done in the past. But can I point out that when I found keto, my weight wasn't top of mind. As a matter of fact, when they were talking about all the negatives that you could possibly get from doing a keto diet, I couldn't have cared less because I had a hip pain that was actually stopping me from being able to walk. So the only thing I wanted to know was, will this diet take my carbohydrates down low enough to stop the inflammation that I was being told was happening in my right hip? Seemed like it would. I was on board. When you're desperate, you'll do anything to solve your problem. In this particular case, I happened to stumble on something that not only worked, was healthy. But because I stumbled on it, it was like a keto internship. I was learning everything on the go as I was eating, figuring out what's good to eat, what's not good to eat, what should I continue, what should I stop. It was a continual exercise in putting things in an app, looking at the numbers, and figuring it out. And learning it as I lived it resulted in no more hip pain and 70 pounds lost. It was really like finding a treasure that was hidden in plain sight. Like everybody was walking around it, and I'm the one that picked it up because I got to eat meats that I love, and I was eating them anyway, alongside low carb vegetables. That's it. I didn't believe that it could really be that easy to lose weight and feel great, and yet that's what I was living. Well, actually, I wasn't the only one that didn't believe it. So many people asked me, Violet, what are you doing to lose the weight? Violet, how did you lose so much weight so quickly? I saw you 3 months ago and now I'm seeing what the heck is going on? Violet, what are you doing? And when I told them what I was doing, I fully expected to get the response, wow, that's amazing. I'm going to do the same thing. But instead, what I typically got was, you got to eat vegetables. It's not healthy to not eat vegetables. You're going to get sick. You should be eating your vegetables. Apparently, you can't just throw away a whole food group and think you're going to be healthy. That isn't a thing. Now, part of my frustration, confusion was that I actually took the time to clearly state that I was eating healthy meat with low carb vegetables. And then I would go on to name, I eat cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, all the leafies, and I eat a lot of salad, and I eat avocado and olives. Can I point out that I was actually kind of proud of myself because on the standard American diet, that's not what I was eating. I was not getting anywhere near the amount of vegetables on the standard diet that I was getting on this keto diet. On the standard diet, most of my vegetables, well, actually all of my vegetables was potatoes, which normally I had as French fries, and carrots, which I had very rarely because I don't like them, and I was eating them because I should be eating something other than potatoes. What's troubling is that some of the people who were telling me that you can't just cut a whole food group out of your diet watched me eating hardly any veg, knew that I didn't eat any fruit, and still were saying that what I was doing with this increased number of vegetables that I was eating couldn't possibly be healthy. And here's the big but. Somehow, it's okay to be vegetarian or to be vegan and to absolutely eliminate meat from your diet. And if you're vegan, all animal products from your diet. Somehow, that's healthy. No fish, no eggs. That's healthy. Why isn't veganism met with the same rejection about the eliminating a whole food group idea that keto is, even though on keto you haven't eliminated a food group? Let's let that one sink in for a moment. You tell your doctor that you're vegetarian, no problem. You tell your doctor that you're keto, or heaven forbid, actually carnivore, you are a heart attack waiting to happen. Why is that? I have a video about my experience with my doctor that you can watch right there. Wellness Warrior, don't let someone else's fear about letting go of fruits and vegetables stop you from doing what's healthier for you. In fact, 20 grams of carb from veg, if you choose the right vegetables, is quite a bit of veg. My meals were not small.